When you have different top companies to run, 24 hours will barely be enough for you to manage your day. From managing the boring company, Neuralink, SpaceX and Tesla, a day in the life of Elon Musk must be hectic, or rather splendid considering that he is the richest man on Earth presently. So, how exactly does Elon Musk fit in his companies and his personal life into 24 hours and still manage to be the top richest man in the world? How does he manage his time? And what's a day in his life like? Hey everyone, welcome to your favorite luxury channel, and in today's video we will be discussing a day in the life of Elon Musk. Without further ado, let's get into it. Who is Elon Musk, you ask? Only the real-life Iron Man, that's who. You know who Tony Stark of the Avengers is? Well, grab any of the Avengers series and see for yourself. Tony Stark is unique and intelligent, who comes up with exotic designs for the suit he uses to make the world a better place. Elon Musk, with a net worth of over $200 billion, is the CEO of Tesla and SpaceX that aims to achieve his long-term goal of creating electric cars and colonizing Mars. Over the years, he's managed to become the CEO of Tesla and SpaceX, founder of the Boring Company, and co-founder of OpenAI and Neuralink. With all of these companies under his name, you may have a slight idea of what a day in his life would be like. But what does a daily schedule for the real-life Tony Stark look like? Morning routine. Many billionaires add that their sleep routine has had a huge impact on their finances, as they have between 3 to 7 hours of sleep, leaving the remaining hours for productivity. For Musk, it's the same story. After 6 to 6.5 hours of sleep from the previous night, the cock crows at 7 a.m. every morning for Musk. Musk's routine doesn't involve the regular breakfast, morning coffee or what have you. He starts his day addressing emails which he regards as critical mails. He spends between 30 minutes to an hour addressing these mails, after which he enjoys a hot shower. He once mentioned on Reddit that showering was the most important part of his day. According to Musk, showering puts him in the right headspace to go on with his day, and it prepares him to face the challenges of the day. After his nice hot shower, he dresses up and enjoys a hot cup of coffee. Musk isn't really a breakfast man, and sometimes he never has the time to grab a bite. On the days he has time for breakfast, he enjoys a nice omelette, but of course he doesn't have that luxury of sitting to eat like the real billionaire that he is. Elon Musk has 7 sons, and he doesn't allow his billionaire status to stop him from doing his dad duties. He takes his kids to school every morning and brings them back home. It was a bit harder when his kids were in regular private school, but Musk withdrew his kids from the school and co-founded a new school where they all attend. At Astra, the school Musk's kids go to has a different curriculum from the regular American school. His kids and other SpaceX employees' kids are groomed in ethics, math, AI, and science. The school is located within the SpaceX premises. Elon Musk is undoubtedly building another Elon Musk with the curriculum he designed for his children and his employees' kids. So doing the school run and heading over to work is a bit easier for Musk. Every day is different from the last in Elon Musk's world. He spends his Mondays and Fridays at SpaceX in Los Angeles or Boca Chica. His Tuesdays, Wednesdays and Thursdays are spent in the San Francisco Bay Area, where he has his Tesla company. According to reports, Musk spends an average of 42 hours a week working at Tesla and 40 hours a week working at SpaceX. He spends about half a day working at his artificial intelligence non-profit OpenAI. Musk claims that he regularly works 80 to 100 hours during a typical work week. Well, it might come as a surprise for you that he works more than 100 hours initially, and he only had to reduce it when it began to have an adverse effect on his health. Elon focuses most of his skill set on design and engineering work, which takes up 90% of his time at SpaceX and 60% of his day at Tesla. Musk is an efficient multitasker. In fact, multitasking is a crucial part of his work schedule, and he often calls it batching. Most of the time, Musk finds himself responding to texts and emails while he's at meetings, and sometimes he forgoes most of his phone calls. Afternoon routine. After a typical morning for every regular person, a nice salad would make a great lunch. But not for Musk. He doesn't spend much time on lunch, and he regards it as a necessary inconvenience. According to Musk, food is just fuel for the body, and he doesn't pay much attention to his nutrition as you would expect. On a regular day, he would take his lunch during his meetings, and he would eat through it in less than 5 minutes. His afternoons are dedicated to his relationship with his employees, and when it comes to productivity for himself and his employees, Musk is known to be ruthlessly efficient in his workspace. He also expects his employees to be equally efficient. Musk's afternoons involve a series of meetings, but he isn't exactly a big fan of them. According to him, excessive meetings are time-wasting and they should always be cut short. He encourages his employees to be precise and short when giving a presentation during a meeting, and whenever they feel like they aren't adding any value to the meeting, they're free to leave. He believes that meetings are only allowed to be long when they involve crucial matters, and once the matter is resolved, the meeting frequency should be dropped. Evening routine. Before the birth of one of his children, Musk was regularly working up to 120 hours a week. But after the birth of his child, Musk decided to scale back on his hours to get some quality time with his girlfriend Grimes and his kids. Due to his hectic daily schedule, Musk only gets personal time during his evenings. He gets some family time, he squeezes in time to read his favourite books, including 12 Against the Gods, Lord of the Rings, and biographies of famous innovators like Benjamin Franklin. Getting little or no breakfast in the morning and a 5-minute meal for lunch, it's only right that Musk spends quality time on his dinner. He gains most of his calories at night when he goes on business dinners, and he even admits to eating a little too much during these dinners. He enjoys French food, well-grilled barbecue and whiskey, and some fine wine. On some days, a Diet Coke is all he needs. According to Musk, Diet Coke has been his go-to beverage since he cut down on his soda intake. He said it contains some infernal ingredient. Musk returns home from work at 10 p.m. and he mostly spends the rest of his evening having a nice catch-up with his girlfriend Grimes, and together they both watch anime before going to bed. A typical day for Elon Musk ends at 1 a.m. Weekend routine. Musk's weekends are mostly busy, like his weekdays. On Saturdays, he either finds himself doing some work at SpaceX or he spends time with his kids and Grimes. In an interview he said, "What I find is I'm able to be with my kids and still be on email. I can be with them and still be working at the same time. If I didn't, I wouldn't be able to get my job done." Just as mentioned earlier, Elon Musk is an efficient multitasker, so spending time with his kids and working is easy peasy for him. On Sundays, Musk may find himself travelling or staying at his home, and on some very rare weekends he finds himself at a party. In fact, he's a great party host. He had a legendary birthday bash at an English castle, where he invited a knife thrower to pop balloons that he held between his legs. The night didn't end without a fun game of hide and seek. So, this is how Elon Musk manages his time between his companies, a personal life, and his billion-dollar empire. It's quite difficult, but no one ever said it was easy to be a billionaire. There you have it all, guys. Let's know your thoughts about the video in the comment section. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and smash the notification icon to get notified whenever we release a new video. We'll see you in the next one.